Well, drunk driving is a problem that isn't going away. To get the message across, Hartford Healthcare and the State Department of Transportation are putting out a powerful new campaign to get people to think about the dangers. Take a look.
Okay. I guess I'll just have one more.
One more ambulance.
One more clip.
1 more minute. One more. All positive.
One more round.
One more gone. Let's call it.
Please, know when to say no more.
And joining us now to talk about this important issue is Dr. Jonathan Gates, Chief of Trauma Surgery at Hartford Hospital. Doctor, welcome.
Thank you.
So tell us about the Not One More campaign. What is it all about?
So the Connecticut Department of Transportation has been kind enough to award us a $550,000 grant. And together with the 12 trauma centers within the state, we are producing a very powerful campaign designed to reduce, really if not eliminate, impaired driving due to alcohol or drugs. The campaign includes that TV spot that you just saw, but also radio, billboards, social media, and other website components. And as you can see, it takes us, that TV picture takes us from a restaurant setting where the individual has one more drink. And then that predicts then and translates into what happens for that ill-fated decision.
It's a powerful video. All right, as a trauma surgeon, what's the emotional impact of seeing impaired drivers or their victims come into the ER or the operating room?
Well, I've been a trauma surgeon for well over 30 years, and we see this time and time again, despite trying to get out the message that really be very careful. Don't become impaired so that you're not able to drive these vehicles. And all the entire team that takes care of patients that come in, we're honored to take care of them. But ideally, we'd rather not. Obviously, we want them to be safe. We want them to enjoy themselves, but really not to put themselves and others at risk. So the emphasis is to avoid that one more drink.
Okay. What do you hope people will do as a result of this campaign?
Well, I think that our hope is that they'll stop and they'll really question and say, before becoming impaired, find another way to get home. Find a friend or call a ride service, call a taxi, get home in a very, very safe way. And really, if anybody notices another person, they need to watch out for each other and take care of each other and prevent them from getting on that motorcycle or getting behind that wheel and putting everybody at risk and then resulting in a crash in which they're injured or someone they don't know is injured or a community really suffers from these injuries. And we want to prevent that.
All right, doctor, tell us, how can people get more information?
Well, they can go to notonemore.org, which is the website that's been created for this campaign. And they can take the pledge to say no more to one more. And the website contains a lot of valuable educational information about blood alcohol levels, about resources for getting help, whether it's either in the moment or perhaps in the long term as well.
All right, doctor, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your good work.
It's my pleasure, and thank you for having me.